Alright, I am back. It's been a while since I've been on. I ended up losing my saves from my previous walkthroughs. So, yeah, I had to make a new character, and but that's mainly because I updated from 4.4.7 to 4.4.8. And supposedly, according to their Discord, they've added a few things. Let's see, they said they've. Okay, here. I'm gonna read what they said specifically. So it says that they did a lot of performance enhancements, some some new follower dialogue add-ons, smelters and cities that didn't have them before, added pre-installed Requiem Sky patch for those wanting to rule 11 but get a little help with it again. This still breaks rule 11. The most exciting thing you should try is Kanji CG Sword. I have reworked it difficult. What? I reworked it to be a difficult stage recipe guide. Okay. It uses Thunderheart, that Antriok at the Antriok Stone. So now that misc item or miscellaneous item is an actual purpose. Comes with a unique enchantment and cloaking effect. He did release essentially because he wanted to release the 5.0 of Lorem, but I guess he just wanted to do like a little performance patch on it. And obviously, Big U Boss really wanted, people to try out the new 5.0 mod for it. And I'm sure people were begging in the community for it to be released already. So I guess it gave us some hype around it. He released 4.4.8. I mean, in terms of stability, it took me a while for me to upload anything just to do a full test on it and just test it for myself. So on the official Lorem website, it gives you basically like an entire section for performance and stability checks. One of them says to close out Google Chrome and Discord. So with that being said, I did tests on both of them running and not running. So when it's not running for those two specific applications that's mentioned on the official Lorem's website, I have to admit it is a little bit more stable compared to 4.4.7. In the previous patches or the previous patch, it was more like yeah, it was guaranteed to crash, like guaranteed to crash. Like it'll crash at least twice in 30 minutes, and at least in my case, it was to the point where on that second crash it'll be stable essentially. Sometimes, obviously, like randomly I'll pick up an item, or if I open up like a little chest, or I did some sort of animation that would just crash my game instantly. So, I mean, I still experience crashes, obviously. I'm not gonna deny that, but what I'm trying to say is, get out of here. So what I'm trying to say is that in terms of having those applications running, that's what would happen for me. Like after the second crash, usually be more stable in terms of everything. But yeah, it will still crash at the end of the day. It was stable in terms of frame rate, I guess, if that makes any sense. I could be wrong on it. I might have to backtrack and fact check myself on that, because I know for a fact I did mention to expect crashes regardless on the very first video. I know that for 100%. Like I know for a fact I said that. So just take it with a grain of salt as well, because these are my experiences with my specific computer specs. And like I said on another video, for sure, if you have better hardware, obviously you'll be way more stable, way more like performance on your guys' ends compared to mine. I mean, my PC isn't like the best PC in the world, so just keep that in mind. I consider my PC maybe a mid-tier PC before the graphics card hikes and before the RAM spikes. Now it's like, oh, fucking like triple in its value because of all that. But I don't really care, Obviously, I still use the prerequisite like stats of my computer prior to the insane hikes on everything on computer parts. That being said, 4.4.8. So without Discord running, it is more stable. I do notice a lot less crashes. It's a lot more stable. I would say without Discord and Chrome running in the background, it's like 95% more stable. With them running, maybe like a 90% at most. Like it will still crash, but at least instead of crashing within 30 minutes and then being stable, it would crash like for sure longer than an hour after that. It is, so I do have to admit it is more stable. So I will obviously won't deny that, and again, it's a mod pack. Obviously expect the game crashing and all that. I did experience some odd bugs. Funny enough, when it didn't really matter if I had Chrome running or not, or a video running in the background when I'm playing on it. When I would go to this particular part of the map, on this specific patch, when I go right here in this little swampy area, I will randomly lose frame rates for some odd reason. Like I guess it's because it's loading everything up. I mean that's what I'm guessing. Because after a while, like I shit you not, I'll be right here, and the moment I walk over here, I'll go from like 80 frames, maybe 70, to like fucking 1 to 10 frames per second. And then after a couple of minutes, then it'll just be stable and it'll go back up to its normal frame rate in this particular area. I want to get this product because it's loading everything up.
Come on,
but then again, prior to that, I didn't do that at all. Like I would just be able to walk there without any issues. Obviously, I would get crashed in that specific area, but I don't know. Like I said, it all depends. Like I said, it all depends on the PC specs. I'm guessing my SSD wasn't fast enough, even though it's on 4th gen PCI Express lane. I do have a 5 gen speed motherboard, but I would have to buy a 5 gen speed SSD, M.2 SSD, of course, for those who are wondering. Again, like I said, I don't know what could it be. I think it could be something loading in. Maybe it could be my PC specifically. I did reinstall Windows 11 as well, so that was another thing, I had to do as well because I kept getting issues with my Windows 11 prior to it. Maybe that could have been the issue why 4.4% was unstable, at least for me specifically. For those who had no issues in the past, obviously kudos to you guys. Again, these are my experiences within this game. I like this mod. Like it's a really good mod, and I did try out one of my brain dead builds on this specific character. I call it brain dead not because character wise it's terms for like you're too lazy just to pick a build in the game. You just go heavy armor, 2-handed weapons. That's basically it. And then maybe the trick that I got was for Beating of the Wicked. So I do more damage towards undead, like vampires, Daedra, and werewolves, and giantkin. So I can do more damage for like blunt weapons and all that. Obviously, I'm not using a blunt weapon because I like this axe, the way it looks. I designed but I usually do use a hammer, which I think I might have a hammer around here. No, I guess not. Actually, I should drop you. I don't want you, and I don't want you. So yeah, let's see what else. What else have I experienced while playing this game? I did encounter bugs. So there is gonna be bugs regardless. So just keep that in mind as well. One of the bugs are graphical bugs. Oh no, not graphical bugs. Sorry, physics bugs. Where like I would kill this person, it would just spin in the air. Or sometimes I would transform to when I first transformed to werewolf, or in this case a werebear. Yeah, for some odd reason, when I would like press left trigger, right trigger, or left click or right click, he wouldn't attack. I would have to hold down the both triggers or left and right click just to do a heavy attack and just to do anything. But once you go past that specific companion DLC and you wake up at that mountain, that bug just happens to go away. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if it's a setting that I adjusted maybe. I honestly don't even know. At this point, anything's possible. Again, I expect bugs, and just because it does say it is more stable and its performance, still expect crashes and still expect hiccups. Nothing's perfect. At least on my end, it wasn't perfect. I personally like this update. I did notice a higher frame rate tweak, so that they did increase the frame rates on my end, on my specific build. So I do appreciate Biggie Boss for that. So I would, if you see this video, thank you for that, Biggie Boss. It's really good. Again, it's performance enhancements. I also include the stability as well as part of that as well. Again, from my experience, I got a lot of crashes, so it is more stable. I can definitely guarantee that on my end. Compared towards 4.4%. I mean, like I said, like nothing is perfect. Like I said, I mean, it could be worse, but I mean, it's okay. It's a good mod. Like, it could be. I could argue, could it be better? Yes, but if you keep in mind, obviously Biggie Boss has his own, his own life, and he obviously wants to like balance out his personal life alongside with modding this game. And for some odd reason, my FOV looks weird. Let's go right here.
Damn you!
I don't remember my FOV being like this. What's going on? Is it my? Huh. Okay, these are just fades. Oh, here, that's why. Is it? Let me see. Oh no, what the heck? Huh. That's kind of weird. My FOV in this specific area looks zoomed in. That's not normal, but just so you guys know, that's not normal. You guys know the bug, I'm assuming? And unexpected. What? What are you doing? Stop that. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why it's like this. It looks too zoomed in my honest opinion. I do not know why. Huh. Alright, let's go to beast mode real quick so I can level up my. So as someone who's never played the werewolf or the basically like lycanthropes in this game, I'm actually kind of curious on this specifically, mainly because like I know somebody who commented said to try it out with the warrior build and it's really good. I mean, it is to a certain degree. Like, don't get me wrong, obviously you get a huge stamina buff on it and a health pool. I think once I max out my tree, I might see the full benefits of it. So I'll have to keep exploring that. So far, this is what I got unlocked. I got 4 on the speed strength. Obviously, I had to get this. I don't transform randomly at night. And with my men, just to get this out of the way, just so I don't like get hunted by the elites of the silver hand. But unfortunately, if you have Herstein as your main deity, the Vigilant of Senar, they actually do hunt you down. So just keep that in mind, guys. The one thing that was a big shocker to me, which I'll have to show you guys in a minute. I'll have to go back to human mode. Was they actually changed like the negative effects of the game? If I remember correctly, on the base game for werewolf, because a vampires you're basically 100% more damage or whatever on fire. Werewolves also had that too, if I'm not mistaken, on the base game. I'll have to fact check this later on. But I do remember, I legit do remember seeing that. But they were either they removed it and they tried to poop on it, or like they switch it up a little bit. And yes, obviously you do take silver damage. And like, no, I wanted to eat that. Oh yeah, oh well. So another thing I do like about this specific version of this is that I like how the wolf does get executions. You only got only one execution in the base game where he'll just like log, the hell out of the person down here that's on the floor as a werewolf. And that was a really, don't get me wrong, it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna deny that fact that it didn't look cool at all. But I mean, I like that. It was so cool. They showed up his face, just clawing the shit out of the NPC that's on the floor, getting basically attacked by the werewolf. When you're the werewolf, essentially. So I did like that, and I'm guessing it's probably because I'm the werebear, and I'm sure it's probably back. Like, this is cool. Like, I do love these executions. They're nice. Like, I know. Oh yeah, I just got PTSD right now. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you could actually bite the shit out of their head. Actually. Yeah, I do remember that animation like that. So maybe there might be 2 execution animations for the werewolf. Let's see what else that I liked about this specific I guess build, or not build, I guess changes for the werewolves. The one thing I do want modders to add specifically, I know it's gonna be very difficult, But in the original lore of Skyrim, or sorry, Elder Scrolls, I don't know, I might get heat on that. On the original lore behind it, you can actually become different types of beasts. Like when I played Elder Scrolls Daggerfall, you can become a boar. I forgot the actual name for it in that game. You basically become a boar, essentially like a pig, I guess, a wild boar. Uh, give or take. But the one thing I legit want to try out, and it's really cool. Like I do legit want to try it out. It looks really cool. It's becoming a lion. Yes, you can become an actual lion in this game. Well, in the lore, I guess you can become an actual lion and just run around and just killing people as an actual lion. It's really cool. I mean, theoretically that should make sense because I mean they have Khajiits here, right? So in theory, you should become like a were lion, or in this case not would be a were bear or a werewolf. I guess it would be considered a were cat, I guess. I don't know the proper terms for it. I know for a fact there's in the term for it in the lore itself of Skyrim. I mean, sorry, Elder Scrolls. And it's in one of the books. I'll have to like check on that because I remember seeing a YouTube video on that, and I'm gonna have to go and look into that. If I could, I might just post the links on it on my description once I find it. But I mean, obviously, if I can't, then I'm gonna have to like just take my time on it and update that on a different video. What's going on, so stuff like that is like really annoying. I think it's probably because I'm on the controller, so that's probably the reason why. So I always try to give modders the benefit of the doubt. It could be just my specific fault on it, because I know for sure the modders, like in general, for any mod pack, they work their asses off to like try to make sure there's a minimal amount of bugs as possible. And obviously, there's so much a modder can do, considering the creation engine is like not perfect. Like for those who know, you know. I guess the next perfect, well, at least for Skyrim, for this Skyrim, this version of the creation engine isn't updated like how it was for Fallout 4, the one that should never be spoken, Fallout 76, had an updated version of the creation engine, and obviously Starfield had the best version of that creation engine. It was obviously more stable, and obviously had way better frames. Like I know for a fact, people remember how unstable Fallout 4 was when it first came out. That shit was garbage, man. Like your frames will fucking drop when you're like in the middle of a fucking in the middle of Diamond City. That shit was horrendous, man. Like the frame drops were insane. And even if you had the best specs, it was like just unoptimized, like slop, like basically. Okay, I don't know how I killed that guy, but okay. I'll take that one. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I personally do like it. I mean, I am starting a new build from scratch, and yes, I did back up the files, but for some odd reason, like, I guess I didn't back it up successfully, and I might have fucked up on that. So I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah. Oh man, that's one thing I hate about this game. Is like the fucking animations are so fucking annoying. Like, fuck, man. Like I don't get me wrong, like I do appreciate, having it more immersive. Oh shit. And that's fine. But fuck, man, when it comes to shit like this, like life in this situation, it's fucking annoying. Like fuck. And yes, it must have been from the silver, because some of the NPCs I've noticed in the game, they'll have either silver bolts or silver tipped arrows, just in case if the player or they encounter any undead units or undead NPCs. So yeah, I mean, I do like how they're very fucking repaired, but also unrealistic too. Like, come on, like you guys want an immersive? Like, not everybody will have fucking silver tip weapons, because even in the fucking like lore itself, like if you go to the Battle Mare, sometimes that specific NPC who owns it, she'll say, "Oh, it's true. I heard I heard the werewolf screaming in there or whatever, or some bullshit like that," implying that being a werewolf or a werebear is technically a myth, even within Elder Scrolls universe. Some of the guards will say it too as well. Again, this is all within the lore, obviously. So I don't want to say things that are not that's not part of, that it isn't part of the lore. So I am trying to make it that's more realistic, to a certain degree. I don't want to talk out of my ass, but yeah, like for those who have played Skyrim, especially when you become a werewolf, some of the NPCs will comment, "Oh yeah, you have like a wolfish grin, or you have fur coming out of your ears." Like they're actually like the way they say it. The guards are like in shock and that. Like why do you have that? Why is that a thing? Like why? Like why? And they'll just be like saying these comments like if they don't really believe it with their own eyes. So that tells me specifically that they don't they consider being a lycanthrope a myth, even within the Elder Scrolls universe. Obviously, vampires are fucking real because I mean it's obvious they're out in the game. Like for example, if you go here, all that is run by vampires. Obviously, can't do it now because I'm like low level, but yeah, they're pretty fucking strong. And there are vampires too, especially in Solitude, right here at the what was the place called? The White's house, whatever, or that stupid little, I guess the capital or the where the jar lives over there. Yeah, the mage there, she's a vampire, and the people there they know she's a vampire, so they're kind of scared of her, and they just want to stay out of her radar because she'll be. It's implied that she tortures slash eats the I guess you can say unlucky prisoners. I mean, where the fuck did I die at? I know I didn't die there, but yeah. So the lore of Skyrim is kind of insane when it comes down to Actually, no, I remember it's right here. Yeah. It should be in this area. So yeah, the lore of Skyrim is kind of interesting. Like I said, like some of the NPCs will be like, oh yeah, I heard the werewolves, or I think one of the guards will say, keep that mutt howling at night in the your Vaskar. Like, oh yeah, that we can hear the dog howling. Tell them to shut the mutts up or whatever. So yeah, there's like comments like that where they don't know it's a werewolf there for obvious reasons, but still, like I mean, how in the fuck do they excuse that? Like is it really considered a myth within Skyrim during this time, or maybe they haven't had a real encounter because most of the werewolves are hidden. Even here, the quest right fucking here. I'm taking it there right now as well. For those who haven't played, there's a guy who's a werewolf. So spoiler, there's a quest where you can get a ring of Hersing essentially if you help him out instead of hunting him down. So you're basically helping him hunt down the people trying to kill him essentially. So in that comments, like when you visit the graveyard, a couple basically has their daughter like destroyed or mauled off, even though they have actual evidence of that person essentially like eating because they describe it as an animal attack. Oh yeah, he they described the incident as a like he attacked her like a saber cat. Like that's what they compare it to. They don't say, "Oh yeah, he was a fucking werewolf. We must kill him and burn him at the stake." No, they don't know that. Like they like, come on, it's fucking like if they're pointing it out, it looks like an animal attack. Then I mean, why the fuck did I cut the dots? And not only that, he escapes from the prison too. I don't think I have it activated because I did talk to them. It would have been right here in the miscellaneous. It should have been right there. But I'm guessing I have to start by talking to the guy because I did go to the graveyard and I talked to them, but I'm trying to find that the graveyard. Usually it's like right here on the left side, but since they changed Far from the base game, it's kind of hard to navigate. Yeah, so the daughter basically died that, and the guy who you have to talk to in the jail too. Yeah, he admits it. Oh, they're gone. Fuck. Okay, yeah. So they're usually right here crying and all that. The couple along with the priests. So yeah, I have to. And then again, I don't even know where the jail is in this specific version of Far Cry. But yeah, they essentially cry, and obviously it's justified. But yeah, I don't understand why they don't connect the dots, and why some of the people in Skyrim have those quotes where like, or that dialogue where they say, "Oh yeah, I heard a fucking werewolf." Like the stories must be true, or are true, depending on how they word it. So I don't know. I mean, to me, that's kind of like a little bit suspicious. But hey, each their own. Fuck it. Oh, even Lord of Vulcan from the DLC of Vanguard, he acknowledges, oh yeah, you're like if you're a werewolf, he tells you, oh, I can smell the beast blood in you. And then when you turn into a vampire lord, he says, oh, you can fight like the beasts do by standing or whatever on the floor, and you can use your claws to claw down the I guess your victims essentially. That's what that is. Is he sleeping?
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I thought he was sleeping.
All right then.
Pretending to be asleep.
I know of your deeds and I'm honored to address a member of the...
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a dialogue. I know people have obviously played this game, like they know like the full lore behind it. But just in case if those don't know the lore behind like Lycanthrope, like I don't get it. Like it's like this is the guy. This is the fucking guy. Come here. Let's talk. Or is it bugged because I did talk to him specifically the dad, and you're supposed to talk to this. Unless it's glitched until I start the main quest, maybe that could be it. So this could be not another bug from 4.4.8. I haven't done this quest on the previous one because I didn't try it because I had no reason to make a warrior until essentially right now because of the new updates, and I lost my files. And oh, hey, buddy!
I'm telling you, I heard it.
You see here?
Howling.
You see?
Those werewolf tales are true.
So you see how it says that those werewolf tales are true? It implies that if he would have fucking gone up to some random guy like me and be like, you know what? Dude, we had a normal conversation like, hey, you know those conspiracy theories that werewolves are fake, you know, I think they're real.
The road should be safer without them.
So yeah, like, see, like, comments like that makes me believe that people in Skyrim, during this specific time, obviously, you know, I don't know about the other times, like, from other games, but in this specific time, yeah, it's like they don't believe werewolves are even real.
Need something?
Yes, come talk to me, you little fucking... Oh, this guy's a fucking dick. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's get in here. Let's see.
Come to Gawk.
There you go. So I hear you talk a little girl.
Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me. It's all on account of this blasted ring. This is the ring of Hersing. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hersing didn't care for my taking it and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times, like with the little girl. I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret and my shame.
So, like, even the way he...
That's why I wanted the ring.
Hold on.
It was said to give men like me control. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever.
So even when he tells you he's a werewolf, like he's I mean, obviously he's ashamed of it. Like you can hear in his voice, but like he says it like if no one is gonna believe that he's a werewolf, because I'm assuming he did. Like when she said, like, oh, I tried talking to them, but when you do talk to that couple, right? They say he attacked my daughter like a saber cat. Like that implies that okay. The part that trips me out is that if they confuse him for like a saber cat, so did he really transform to a werewolf? Because if he was a werewolf, I mean, you can't recognize him. Like he's a fucking animal. Like he looks like an animal, right? Unless he transformed back into a human, and then they just happen to find him either laying unconscious next to their daughter, or again, these are all speculation. You know, I don't know. I mean, obviously, you know, Todd Howard didn't really go through. Oh, my bad.
Yes?
Didn't go through the whole thing. So here, let's go here.
I've been looking for a way to appease Hersing. There's a certain beast in these lands.
Yeah, I know.
Large, majestic. It's said that Hersing will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness. Give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free.
Let's see. Here we
I
go.
had just come into Falkreath. They needed some help working the mill, and I thought that would be something safe, something I could do. When I saw the little girl, I could feel it coming on. I could taste her. I needed to hunt, but this pitiful, limited body wasn't meant for hunting. Slow, no claws, weak, mashing teeth for chewing cud. I held in my rage as long as I could, but it boiled inside of me. She looked so fragile, helpless prey, and then I feel terrible about what happened, about what I did. It would probably be best for everyone if I just went away.
It's funny because he says that he can't control it, but if you talk to the companions, like especially that girl, she tells you that with training you can actually could control your. I guess in this case it's his primal urges, right? Let's call it that. And if you would just gone to the companions and just told them straight up, like they would have helped them out for sure, because that's what she said. Like, she's like, oh, I understand why they're.
Do you not know the
they're
Daedric Lord of
doing
the
that.
Hunt?
The silver
He
hand
revels in the chase.
for the
also
feral
gave
werewolves.
the gift
Why they kill
of
him?
lycanthropy to mortals. A powerful force not to be crossed, as I learned too late.
Yeah. All right. Let's get that right from this guy real quick.
Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and, well, the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck. But you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness.
All right. Cool. So this is where he transforms into a werewolf, and then he just dips off right there. It's funny. All right. Come on, let's go. Is he not a dip, or is he just stay there like a fucking weird? Okay. Right. Let's see. Or is it? Oh, I know why. Okay. That's part of the reason. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. It's kicking in now. The script. What the fuck was? What was that? That wasn't even. That was lame. Okay, whatever. In the vanilla game, he actually transformed. The whole animation plays, but I guess fuck it. So, anyway, so just make sure you don't equip it. Okay, so in the base game, you have the option to equip it. Alright? In this game, you don't. So that's kind of fucking shitty. Oh, man. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Before we transform into a werebear right here on the fucking spot. Like, oh, we gotta do this quest. Oh, I regret taking that ring now. Because usually in the base game, you have the option to put it on, and once you put it on, then you cannot take it out. So that's just kind of fucking annoying. I don't know why they removed that in this one. I mean, I guess. I mean, theoretically, who wouldn't want to put it on? Like, oh, like, I guess. But knowing the fucking consequences of it, yeah, I don't think I would want to put that shit on, especially like thinking that you can control it or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. You actually do get to the curse. I guess the enchantment does change in the ring. Once you help this guy out. Usually if you kill the werewolf guy, he yeah, he just takes it from you. So you're better off just helping him out. The reward is a lot better, in my honest opinion. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, so in the lore wise, if you would have gone to the companions, it would help them out instantly. They said that, oh yeah, with enough training you can actually fight back. And if you do, like, let's say, what was it? If you cure the other companions, I think there's two that wants to get cured, and I think one of them is Vericross, whatever his name is. He says straight up, like, oh man, like, oh fuck, my mind is clear now. I don't have to worry about the hunt anymore. Like, and he basically implies that he has to like fight against it with his iron mental will. So, yeah, he has to fight the urge to hunt and keep it in check. Because remember, they're in, like, especially at night, and they're in the middle of the fucking city, like in Whiterun. Like if they transform and they fuck up on not holding it back, then yeah, they're fucked, and they can't even sleep either too, because theoretically you're not supposed to be getting that Royal Western perk, and I do get that perk when you're rested. It's called well rested, and you get like I think 20%, 25% regen on stamina and maybe magic. I have to look into that. So yeah, so I'm just like, oh man, this game. This mod is cool, but there's something that I do disagree with it. Like with this ring, you know. Again, you know, obviously, Biggie Boss, you know, took everything into account, so I do get that. Yes, I'm saying with invisible hands, invisible axe. Look at that. It's funny. Alright, let's get the medicine for sure. And talk to the Hurston, whatever.
Well met, Hunter.
Alright.
I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls her scene.
Glorious stalker. Glorious about being a yeah, turn people to like a throat. It kind of sucks like how I said it.
I may consider it, but you must first give a service for my glory. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rare shipyard, tear the semen from his body, and make an offering to me.
Also, I kind of hate the fact that Jingle voice. I like the original voice actually. The original voice actor. But I mean, I guess it is what it is.
There is no retribution, Lord. It is not vengeance I seek, but the blood course of a living hunter.
Yeah, there's a
There
way.
are others who will gladly accept my pain offers.
It's way.
While you delay your choices.
Okay, alright, so actually I gotta see the game first. Let's see. He's supposed to be right, okay, cool, yeah, I cleared out already. So I cleared out with the animals that's already there earlier. We're gonna help this guy out for the sake of this quest. Alright, do I have any notes? Verify. No, I don't. Alright, cool. We got Waver up. And we're ready to water our buddy. Alright, so he should be right here, like... Oh, there you go.
Has the blood moon called you, fellow hunter? The prey is strong, stronger than the hunters. But more will come. Bring him down for the glories of Lord Hircine.
He just died. I know I shouldn't laugh, but I mean... I don't care. Alright, so when you're here during not this quest, yeah, the blood moon is not red. It's like just a regular nighttime, but it's only for this specific quest. Okay, let's do this. Hard. Man, that sucks. I feel bad for this actually. Really, they just kill him with his sleep. I mean, that's from what I think. That's a vibe I get from it. And the guy too, the wizard. Damn, he's on a feeding spree. Alright, cool. We ate. Cool. Now we move fast enough. That's exactly what I want, especially the werebeast, like very fucking heavy.
Never thought I'd see you again.
Oh, I don't like his voice. I like his voice better. Like,
And I would deserve it, wouldn't I?
Oh,
I can't stop you if that's what you want to do. Person is
they fucked it up.
powerful.
Voice, whatever. I guess.
But you're sparing. I can be. I know now that I can. Thank the gods. Now let's deal with these other hunters. We hunt together.
I mean, it does sound better, but I prefer the original voice. He's a pretty strong warrior. The only thing I was disappointed with Tom Howard is that it would have been nice to have him as a fucking companion, like a werewolf, like he joins your pack or whatever. That would have been nice, man. But nope, they missed that yeah, don't get me wrong. You technically do join a werewolf pack with companions, but it would have been nice if you got to make your own. So yeah. This is it. I'm gonna just eat real quick and then we'll talk to this guy. Alright, cigarette. Or I gotta be uniform. No, I gotta be uniform. Yeah, I need
Never thought I'd see you again. Thank you for your help. I will make my home here away from anyone I might hurt. Never thought I'd see you again. Never thought I'd see you again.
Alright, so once we leave, Hersing, he actually stops you. Or, technically, whoa, this is fucking nice. Whoa. I'm actually gonna pick that up and keep that in my... It's like very cool armor. I actually do like the armor, it's nice. Let's get that ring. Got a lot of stuff to disenchant and enchant. Yeah. But yeah, like, damn, it would have been nice to have him as a companion. It kind of sucks you don't get him as a companion. Kind of disappointing in that. And now that I think about it, this is a tall fucking like Khajiit. Look how he's tall. Damn. It would have been cool too when I got the giant king trait. To make him taller, because you're supposedly descended from giants, so in theory you should be taller, or at least stronger overall. Like, I mean, I guess it's what it is.
Well met again, Hunter.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Not a failure, my servant.
The fuck? What's going on here? Ah, we're stuck in the glitch and another bug. Oh fuck. Okay, dude, no way. I can't even hit escape or start or anything. Ah, this sucks.
Well met again, Hunter. Not a failure, my servant.
You gotta be kidding me. You got to be freaking kidding me. Well, that's a bug that I... Oh, fuck. You got it. Okay, let's go to first person. See, that makes a difference.
Well met again, Hunter. Not a failure, my servant.
Shit. I might have to pick the first option.
By bringing down my other hunters,
Never
you
mind.
turn the chase inside out. And they were
no base prey. You continue to amuse and impress. Go forth with my blessing.
Damn. Honestly, I like the where's that ring at? There you go. Ring of her scene provides an additional transformation. Okay, cool. So, in the original dialogue, which I prefer better, he actually laughs, like he chuckles, and he just says, "Ah, like no, you did well, my servant," or whatever. Like this one is like, ah, I like the original one. He actually laughs at you, and or not at you, but he just chuckles, like, "Oh, you still did good. It's okay. It's not a big deal." So, fuck. Yeah, they did improve upon it, but I prefer his original voice. Look at this. They wasted such a good opportunity. Even the modders, they should have just modded this guy into your companion and just had him transform back into a human and all that. But I mean, it's what it is, I guess. No one's perfect. And what's up with my helmet? There we go. I usually like having it on. Come on. Oh yeah, I give him the brother look. Yeah, he rides Harleys and he'll pull you over and give you a bunch of kisses. He'll kiss you for 7 hours straight. No, I'm just kidding for all those Harley riders out there. You know the memes, especially the regular motorcyclists. All right, I think this is basically it. I just want to just do my. This is my first impressions of the game of this specific version of Rollrin. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's a huge improvement for sure. I mean, there is crashes. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's normal for any mod pack. Especially for my current build, because they do recommend if I go on Ultra to have at least 16 gigabytes of video RAM. I only have 12 with my RTX 470 Super, I think, or 460 Super. I think it's a 470 Super. I have to double check on the graphics card I have. It's kind of funny on that. But yeah, I'll try to post the links I have in the description for the things I mentioned. It's gonna be very hard to find the lore rim stuff, the actual lore of Skyrim for the werecats, whatever. 'Cause I think their wiki might have it, but I don't know how reliable the wiki truly is per se. And for those who have played Elder Scrolls 3 Daggerfall, yeah, you guys know for a fact they have a werebore. And it's kind of interesting actually. You actually jump higher, funny enough, and you get a cool little ability where you can charge at people and like do ramming damage, I guess, or hit them with your tusks. as a boar. Werebear obviously is in the game, which I found very shocking. Why the fuck did Tower Howard not add that as part of the base fucking game? The modders had to mod that in. I found that really stupid, and I found that shit annoying. Like, that's just dumb. Like, why the fuck they did not add werebear to it? Because werebears were added into the Dragonborn DLC on Saltstein, and you find them there. And I remember my first encounter was I was just walking randomly in the base game with no mods back in my on my PC during the when it was on a 32-bit system at that time. Before like the original like 32-bit, and I would be walking around Southside, and then some guy I'll just say hi, touch her, greet him, and he turns to werebear. I was like, what is he doing? And he just one tapped me because they're usually stronger and more tankier. So like I tried killing it, and I couldn't. I mean, obviously he took me down. So yeah, kind of funny. But I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna have to do like another playthrough or something, or maybe just play as this character. I guess as my brain dead build and figure out how that this build goes. So catch you guys later.